Good afternoon, everybody. Warm welcome to everybody who have gathered here for this very hearty occasion. What started as a small initiative to learn together has come this far. And it's only fitting that we have Dr. Patta Radhakrishna sir, the visionary behind Karkandu, to start the occasion.
I welcome you all on behalf of Team Karkandu. About 6 months ago, Sister Selvi and the team of sisters very hesitantly trooped into my room and said, "Sir, will you take classes for sisters?" I said, "I'll be too willing." But you know, at the appointed time, maybe in the operation theater or maybe somewhere else, I may not make it. And I'm sure that will be the story with all the consultants. You know, you wait outside the consultant's room and go and ask them, and they say yes, but when the time comes, either they are not there or something happens, and this is not how the nursing education should go. We'll do something about it. I told them, and I called Vidya. We sat together, and we thought we should begin a program by which sisters don't go in search of doctors asking for classes, but then it will happen automatically. And then we took Tilaka's inspiration of this interdisciplinary learning, and then Karkandu started. Vidya.
So most of you have been part of our Karkandu journey, and it's a proud moment for all of us, every person in this hospital, that we have actually done 25 weeks in running without a gap. And though we consider the myocardial infarction episode as first, Tilaka begs to differ. She says the inaugural one in which I came was first. So we have actually completed 25. Today is 26th. So Humera and Swarna have put together a nice video to take us through that journey. So already Dr. Radhakrishna has mentioned about how it started. I'll just add a few words that, you know, Dr. Manohar was very sportive. There was no, he didn't have any notice, but he put together the team, and the myocardial infarction thing started in a very sort of low-key way. Then we decided that we must have outside guests to add value. So Dr. Basmani was very kind to take time out from his practice to come and encourage the medical gastro team. And then vaccination team, of course, Dr. Prabhakar, who was the brain behind it, was away. Even then, in his absence, his team just superlatively performed. We found a nurse whom we have never heard her speak be the star of the show. And the first time role play was introduced into Karkandu. And after that, you know, we kind of never looked behind. Then the ICU team was the first one to introduce catchy titles. So before that, we were all very sedate, you know, we'll just give, this is what we are going to study. But the ICU team came up with catchy titles. Then the first time there was a focused approach at one particular aspect was done by the OT team, that we are going to highlight IPSG goals, like, you know, in that sense. And then the labor room team took it to a different level of audiovisual experience. And I know after that you have seen each team has improved. There was a press meet by the Onco team, you know, anything and everything that we have seen anywhere in learning. And last but not the least, of course, the stroke team even put a post test just to make sure nobody was sleeping in the auditorium. So please switch off the lights. Let's have a visual journey.
This is one of the most realistic simulation experiences
that I have had.
செய்யார்லேருந்து கால் பண்ணாங்க. ஒரு பேஷண்ட் லேபர் பெயின்ல வராங்களா சிஸ்டர், 38 வீக்ஸ் சிஸ்டர், பிரேமி.
Brilliant show indeed.
The whole labor ward, everybody would shout push, 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 right from Meenama to Brito to the whole lot of them. And Dr. Prabhakar will be standing outside and he'll say, the way you people are shouting, Andhra Maila Sabala delivery output.
The moment when you enter the room, starting from the head, so level of consciousness, temperature, lungs 2 things, saturation level and respiratory rate. Heart 2 things, pulse rate and the systolic blood pressure. Urine output, that's it, that's the muse.
So I think I forgot my important role as a GDA and the narrator.
I was impressed by 2 parts. One on the knowledge part. They have a thorough understanding of what muse is. In the way that they have understood is, it's a learning for us now. In the level carrying on the teach panano abdingiradhu. Second part is execution part. Where level execution.
This time, not to be, beaten by anyone else, Dr. Suman and team, they've planned a completely, what you say in Hindi, hatke Karkandu.
நான் முடி தானே அந்த முடி வராமல் போனவங்க யாருமே கிடையாது. அதனால இந்த முடியெல்லாம் போயிடும், திரும்பி வரும்போது என்ன மாதிரி நல்ல ஸ்டைலாக முடி வந்துடும் சொல்லிடுச்சு.
Attention please, code red activated, 4th floor CTICU.
Shut down the power supply, housekeeping, segregate the materials. Next, fire team, rescue the patient. Nursing supervisor, medical related documents and other things they will conduct. Please cut up the emergency.
So in a brain bleed, we need to reduce the BP. In a brain infarct, we need to have a higher BPs.
Day 2, day 3 of bleed நீங்கள் 120 வச்சுக்கோங்க. Day 1 அப்படி மேசிவாக 220லேருந்து 120 இருக்குன்னா இட்ஸ் வெரி ரிஸ்கி. இது precipitate ischemia. நீங்கள் அப்படியே படுங்க, உங்களை ஷீட்டோட நாங்கள் எடுத்து உங்களை சேர்ல உட்கார வச்சுருவோம். சரிங்களா? Seated anyway.
So I feel you have a very knowledgeable physiotherapy team here. I was really impressed. I have not seen such a learning activity in any of the hospitals I have visited.
The next highlight was the transfer of the patient. He's one of the cutest patient. Having dimples on both the sides, and it was really amazing to see how he is, cooperating. Yeah, so it was really an awesome demonstration by the entire team. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
That is a very hearty journey. We have come a very long way. Karkandu would not have been what it is today if not for the supporters. Thank you all for your kind support. And now, next up, we have Dr. Kalpana ma'am, Medical Superintendent, to give a few words.
Good afternoon to all of you. It's lovely to see all of you today. And it gives me immense pleasure to be on the stage here talking about the Karkandu program. It's such a, when they started it, it was very overwhelming actually, sir and madam, to start this program. And I know it was very, very hard work as well. So congratulations to sir and madam and their whole team. And to the whole team of the, if you see 25 episodes, it would be all 25 departments which have been covered. And they managed to cover every small department, which is a big thing, so that, it's always shows teamwork always works. And they made sure that, from the doctors to the paramedics, to the, if you see the firefighter. So it was like, everybody was involved. The whole hospital worked as a team in this program, and that was very joyful to as well, because it's always nice to see everybody together. So I want to congratulate Madam and Sir and everybody, the doctors, to give their full support to them, and to the nurses, and to all of them who participated in all this, because at the end, you all make it happen. So it's a great journey, I think. And I wish that we have more and more of these episodes, and soon we'll have the 100th as well. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind words, ma'am. Next up, it's a privilege to have Dr. GP sir to address the gathering.
Good afternoon to all of you. Dr. Vidya தொடுற பொருள் எல்லாமே பொன்னாக மாறி வருகிறது. It is because of her own innovation, perseverance, dedication, and self-discipline. In the project program, it may not have attained 100% success unless there is some marketing to it. What is marketing? Different scenarios, you collect data, connect them together, link them together, bring down to the earth, down below to Karkandu, compile them, give Karkandu an uplift, and project it to achieve success. Who did all this? Tani Manidan Patta Radhakrishnan. These two people are basically responsible for the success of the program, which is flying very high now. Apart from this, I really appreciate this team gave chances for every member in the hospital to take part in this program, and that also contributes. And every department was also given a chance to project or showcase their own activities. I was amazed. I could not attend all the episodes, but every one of them acted so well. Every episode there was a star actor and a star actress. The one episode which appealed to me was the labor room episode. I was very much there, and the labor patient, our physician assistant Sandhya, did such a nice, wonderful job. She acted so genuinely. At one point of a time, I was wondering whether she was really in labor. Her facial expression, body language, a shouting, a crying, and body wriggling, all typical of a labor patient. What was she shouting? Sister, consultant ku sonningla. And typically the sister was there, sollitama, consultant on the way, as usual. She really acted very well. That impressed me a lot. Then coming on to this program, a pediatric program, suddenly within 72 hours of time, Vidya asked me to conduct the program in pediatric. I said, hardly any time. I didn't even know what was this Karkandu program. I didn't even know the meaning of Karkandu at that point of a time. Then I thought I'll project my OP activities, especially the vaccination, which will be helpful for all of you. Then I approached my two loyal sisters, Parvati and Sri Lekha, who have been with me from 1994. So they obliged. So went through the ordeal of giving them some points, and they conducted 2 rehearsals in my room. And ultimately they presented a show which Vidya was very happy with it, although I was not there on the scene for personal commitments. So it's a really nice program, and really congratulations to the entire team, and more success in future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your ways of innovation in the earlier days gave Karkandhu its uphill phase. Karkandhu is very special, not only because of the speakers or the guests or the role play. It's so special because of the hospital family that is involved here. So we have some hospital employees and the management who have spoken towards Karkandhu. Let's have it on them.
So I'd like to thank Dr. Kalpana and Dr. GP for their kind words. And over to you, Humera.
Greetings to all present here. It gives me immense pleasure to be part of the celebration on 25th event of Karkandu. I just can't believe that we had a 24 episode till now. In fact, it all started with a small spark of asking consultant to take classes for nurses. It became a great event. So I remember in the March when I approached Dr. Patasa for this, requesting to take a class for nurses. He took it wholeheartedly and enthusiastically and made it a great event of every week event involving all the consultant and doctors as well as the nurses. And these classes taken are very interesting and they involve all the clinical, non-clinical topics like code blue, code red, and which makes the person very competent in taking care of the patients. And also, it's not only enrich learning, it also gives a lot of team building and makes you to know each other much better. And you also learn about other departments of the hospital, not only about the clinical topics. And ultimately, everything is going to lead a better clinical outcome and better patient care. This is what we need in a hospital. This ensures the quality and safe patient care for everybody. I wish Karkandu many more success and many more milestones in making it more interesting and making more events.
Warm greetings to all. I am Selvi. Here I am a nurse educator. Karkandu brings happiness among our nursing team because it's helped to update their knowledge and skills in various aspects. In Karkandu, they are learning from different department consultant and in addition experts they are teaching more to enhance our nurses knowledge and skill. For our new hire nurses, we are giving comprehensive nursing training in various topics. In addition, daily basis, we are conducting in-service education. In that, our afternoon shift nurses, they are participating at 1 to 2 p.m. Even though Karkandu is giving role play method of teaching, it's helped them to easy understand and they are implementing in the patient's bedside. So, patient satisfaction score also is improving and giving good outcome from the patients. Thank you.
Hi, I am Reena Cherian. I am very happy and proudful to be a part of this program. Every Tuesday, we are eagerly waiting for 1 to 2 p.m. section. When we read books, we will forget it easily. When it is conducted with the interactions, scenarios, and also press meet, we will not forget for a long time. What Karkand reminds us, when we do a thing with commitment and passion, that excellence is not an accident. It is the teamwork, hard work. This is Karkand. When I am thinking about the Karkand, what difference the Karkand? The difference we have seen here that it involves everyone. Usually the CNE programs we conduct, it includes only nurses and doctors. But in Karkand, it is not like that. Everyone is included, especially when we see that the housekeeping people and the general duty attenders, they are coming to the stage and excellently performing. They are having the skills. We are wondering how much talented they are. This is Karkand. With interactions, with jokes, with cues, what makes this difference? The learning platform. When most of the medical terms and all the doctors, nurses only knows more, but here the ward secretaries, everybody is in code. They can also able to learn. And one thing is making the difference is it is in a simple language, not a big rocket science. And this is the excellent Karkand program. I am very happy that our management has given a very good platform for this and the team who have worked behind this. Thank you.
Moving on to the special people from the home team, I would like to have Dr. Suman Kalyan sir, whose wit and warmth makes every moment brighter. Thank you, sir. Please come on to the stage.
I took this parcel just to show. When the parcel pirichu pathingala, there's one laddu and one mixture. You know what they represent? I'll give you an interesting perspective of Karkandu. So there are type A and type B personalities, yeah? Or introverts and extroverts. The mixture is introvert. Na mixture usually. So I don't go and meet people. Generally I was an introvert. I worked in a place in which I was totally introvert. You don't need to go outside. You are not even allowed to, socialize there in Mihad. So that is one part, mixture. Next is laddu. Laddu is extrovert, type A. Everything, you go celebrate. You go to function, any event, one will be, mixture. The other group is totally extrovert. Laddu shop, they celebrate, dance. So this is a place in which these two people come together. So this is very symbolic for me. So from mixture eating, today they made me eat laddus. I conducted one oncology teaching program and then the press meet. So everything I thank Karkandu for making me eat laddu. Thank you.
We listened to our special people in the hospital, and we also kept Karkandu today. So all of you can taste that too. Next up, our next regular, Dr. Sabanaigam sir from ICU, to give a few words.
Laddu mixture la enak pesa varadu. I'll try. So when we had the first event, like ours was 4th or 5th ICU, ours na ICU solren. We were really not aware enna actually pannanom appdin solittu we got in touch with madam. Madam said this is just to make our nurses, our junior doctors, physician assistants aware of what's happening in the hospital. Basically or understanding of our regular work. So I thought that is a very useful thing to do. Just like நம்ம எது ஒரு சும்மா ஒரு கார் ஓட்டணும் பைக் ஓட்டணும்னா கூட யூ நீட் டு நோ த நட்ஸ் அண்ட் போல்ஸ். எங்கே எது ஆக்சிலேட்டர், எது பிரேக்கு, எது எந்த சுவிட்சை போட்டால் இண்டிகேட்டர் எரியும், எந்த சுவிட்சை போட்டால் ஹெட்லைட் எரியுங்கிறது வி ஆல் நீட் டு நோ. ஸோ like that, each and everyone is functioning in their own separate unit. They are not exposed to the rest of the hospital or what the kind of work they do and all that. So it's very important. It's ஒரு horizontal learning or horizontal growth ன்னு சொல்லுவோம். வேலை செய்கிற இடத்துல மற்ற டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டில் என்னென்ன பண்ணுறாங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டு. ஸோ அந்த இன்டென்ட்டில் we did it. And it's only after attending some of the Karkandus and hearing from my teammates I understood that it is not only a learning for the junior doctors or nurses, it was a learning for us as well. One thing is that we realized while preparing for that event, the team was interacting so much, like for example ICU team adukapram panna code blue liyo, there was so much of interaction amongst the teammates. Ipdi pannalam apdi pannalam, last week apdi pannanga, nama adoda better pannom andha madri. They took it very competitively. That's one thing. That was a very good learning in itself. And then attending the other Karkandus also, it was not restricted to the basic learning. It was actually, we realized that between the first few Karkandus and the ones that is done recently, the standards have tremendously increased. So in that way, I think the foundation part has already been done. Knowing sirs and madam's track record with marvelous medicine, which has been going on for years, without a break. That is one important line that we have to underline. Idum sari, adum sari, without a gap, without a break. I'm sure they will take it to the highest levels possible, and 100% something similar or exact similar should be replicated, will be replicated in the other hospitals also with sirs and madam's permission. Something similar to that, because I honestly feel it's a very useful thing to do. And again, lastly, as a thanking thing, with this program, on one side, you really need people like sir and madam with a passion, with a conviction. They believe that this will help everybody. That is only 1/3 of what is required. There is other part where us, like listeners, people attend. We attend a lot of meetings in this hall. Karkandukku mattum edam kedaikadhu. Like today, this is every Karkandu will almost be like this. இடம் கிடைக்க மற்ற மீட்டிங்லாம் 1/4 மணி நேரம் 1/2 மணி நேரம் லேட்டாக கூட வரலாம், சேர் கிடச்சிரும். இன்றைக்கி நான் ஏர்லியாக வந்தேன்னு நினச்சேன், எனக்கு ஒரே ஒரு சேர் தான் காலி இருந்துச்சு. ஸோ தட் இஸ் தி thing which highlights the impact it has created amongst us as people who attend. And the third important thing is creating the platform. Reena sister sonna madri, I think thanks for the management for giving us this opportunity, this platform to happen. நான் கற்கந்து நடக்கிற நாள்லாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஐசியூவில் ஆள் இருக்காது. இன்னைக்கு மரியா சிஸ்டர் காலேருந்து வரவே இல்லை, ஐசியூ பக்கமே வரல. இன்னமாண்ணா இன்னைக்கு கற்கந்து சார். So that is the involvement that people have actually caught up with when it comes to Karkandu. மற்ற மீட்டிங், கிரிட்டிக்கல் கேர் கமிட்டி மீட்டிங்னா கூட அங்கே தான் இருப்பாங்க, ஆனால் கற்கந்துக்கு ஆள் இருக்க மாட்டாங்க. So thank you so much management as well, and thank you so much madam. Sir, thanks. That's all.
Now to one of the most awaited moments. We have the prize distribution for the poster competition. We managed to bring judges from outside. I have to say the judges had very fine eyes into looking each one of the posters and listening to the participants. I would like to have the poster competition judges on the stage, please. Dr. Akila ma'am, Dr. Chandru sir, Dr. Jayanti ma'am, Dr. Tilakamutaya ma'am, and Lydia sister. The poster competition was announced, and we also said this needs to be interprofessional, and they have truly stuck to that word. The third prize goes to a team from Cath Lab with Sister Devane, Anushya, and Erilarisi. One of
Any
you kindly
members from the
collect your
Cath Lab
prize.
team, please step forward.
It is poster number 1. Jayanti ma'am, kindly felicitate the prize winner. And the second prize is to poster number 8, Sendil Kumar, Ramya, and Sri Darsha. Come on to the stage, please. I request Dr. Chandru sir to award them. And the first prize is to the team from MDCCU, poster number 14, Nidisha, Saumya, and Seema. Dr. Akila ma'am, kindly award the winner, ma'am. Thank you so much, judges. The nursing team would like to felicitate you. Kindly
Judges,
remain
please stay on the
dais.
stage.
Thank you, everybody. Dr. Akila ma'am, I would like for you to remain on the stage. You are next up. You share a very special bond with Karkandu and with Malar itself. So let us know how Karkandu has given out a change in your words, ma'am. Thank you.
Because I'm not going to speak from the doctor point of view. I want to say from the patient perspective that I was a patient here myself in January 2025 and again in August, July to August 25. So I actually wanted to say that what it was, the service and, as mentioned, the togetherness and everything, what it was in January was much beyond what it was in August. So I think that is what this entire concept has been. It brought people together because I could see, if anybody, they didn't take the patient satisfaction score from me because, I don't know what they thought of me as. But if at all, I would have given you all excellent marks because I knew this concept. So I was actually observing what is happening and what is the transformation this program. Because if at all anybody has to be benefited, it is the patient only. Because we are all together here only for the patients. And I am benefited by that. And I sincerely thank Dr. Patta and Vidya and the entire team here. And what you are here as a team is because of this concept. So initially I didn't know what is Karkandu. Now I know what is Karkandu. And that is what it's the team effort that matters, and what you transfer as a team to the patient is what matters the most. So in that way, this program is successful. It has to reach greater heights is what I wish for. And the other thing I wanted to also say is that, like Dr. Sabha said, this should also go to the main hospital. I think this program is something which you need to copy and paste in the main hospital, because this is, I know the team that here, some of them, most of them, as the staff which were already there, and the newcomers. So the blend. So if you had seen the status, it is coffee, and coffee never knew it could be tasty until it melt milk and sugar. So if you are surrounded by the right people and if the right people work together, then the product is laddu. So that is what it is. And if I can just point out a few things. That the 14, it definitely, deserved a first place because what concept, when they explained only, I actually noted it. For the first time when I went around, I didn't notice. But when they explained what was a dormant brain became a charged brain. That is the concept. That is something they have done beautifully. Creativity wise also, they've taken so much of pains to make everybody different in that clay. You see the clay models, how beautifully they have done it. So much of thought, so much of creativity. It's excellent. I think this also was a very nice concept, because what was a cactus? ஒரு முள்ளு செடியா இருக்கிறது கூட ஒரு ரோஜாப்பூ செடியா மாறலாம். That is the concept. I really loved that. இந்த கான்செப்ட்ல எல்லாமே நல்லா இருந்தது. இதுல நான் ஒண்ணே மட்டும் அந்த கைண்ட்னஸ் பதிலா because there is water missing. Water. ஒரு jug of water போட்டு கிண்டல் அப்படின்னா எல்லா செடிக்குமே it requires இல்லையா? வேருக்கு செடி இருந்தா ரொம்ப நல்லா இருந்திருக்கும் நினைச்சேன். But otherwise this was also a very excellent concept. The symphony of course is a totally new, and then the way they had made it, I actually in the puzzle எடுத்து காமிக்கிறீங்களா? I mean, I don't know, I am sure all the judges noted that one puzzle it was lying separately. Then when you put it together, it became a complete picture. I mean, brilliant thoughts. I think igniting the thought process and the creativity, perfect. Everything has been fantastic. It was very, very difficult job. I'm sure all the judges here will agree that it was a very difficult job for us. So on the whole, Karkandu is a big success. My wishes to Dr. Patta and Vidya to keep this going, and more patients to be benefited. If there is some score that you can make from the patient side, you must. And the other, one more, I'll finish with this. If you let me talking, that is a problem. So one thing is, I wanted to know, do patients and patient relatives or caretakers participate in this? Will that be good? Do you think that will be good? Because today when I entered, I saw that rangoli. In the front place, they have done a beautiful rangoli. I'm sure every patient or the people who are waiting in that place would be thinking, what is this? What is this? கேட்டிருப்பாங்க, இன்னைக்கு ரொம்ப அழகாக பண்ணியிருக்காங்க அந்த ரங்கோலி. பட் அது மாதிரி கேட்கும்போது நீங்கள் I think will it be good to also announce this to the patient caretakers who are sitting bored in the rooms? At least they will know that this is a great team that is working for them. So this is my simple suggestion. If possible, you can take it. Thank you all, and a wonderful team here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. More than the awards, the words from our judges would have awarded the winners very much. Next up, we have some more words from the special hospital people, our employees, another set of testimonial to play up.
Hi, I'm Ramya, perfusionist. I would like to thank Karkandu program for providing deep scientific insights from various aspects of medicine. The sessions were always very interactive as it combined guidelines along with real life case scenarios. So it was very engaging, and I'm pretty sure that this knowledge will help me to enhance professional care as well as patient care. And I would like to thank Patta sir, Vidya ma'am and their team for this valuable opportunity. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Sabiha. ஸோ நான் இந்த கற்கந்து செஷன்ஸ் ரெகுலராக நான் பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கேன், அண்ட் இட்ஸ் அ வெரி கிரேட் லேர்னிங் செஷன் ஃபார் மீ. ஸோ இது கற்கந்து it really bridges a gap between various other departments in communication and in identifying each and every person's job role, அவங்களோட importance. ஸோ அண்ட் நம்ம ஒர்க் பண்ணும்போதும் it really helps ஒரு டீம் பில்டிங்காக நம்ம ஒர்க் பண்ணி டுவர்ட்ஸ் அ காமன் கோல். ஒரு பேஷண்ட் கேர் கொடுக்கும்போது இட்ஸ் நாட் ஜஸ்ட் ஒன் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட், இட்ஸ் வேரியஸ் அதர் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டோடு நம்ம பண்ணுறோம் அப்படின்றது ரொம்ப கிளியராக நமக்கு நல்ல ஐடென்டிஃபை ஆகுது. அண்ட் we don't have any other such platform wherein we will be able to தெரியும் நமக்கு மற்ற டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ஸில் என்ன நடக்குது, how the process is happeningன்றது நமக்கு தெரியாது. And it's a very great platform wherein we are able to identify such things and learn such things.
எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். என் பெயர் மீனாட்சி. நான் 35 வருட காலமாக பிரசவ வார்டில் வேலை செய்கிறேன். எனக்கு நோயாளிகளுக்கு வேலை செய்வது ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். கற்கண்டில் முக்கியமான விஷயம் ஈஸியாக சொல்லி கொடுக்குறாங்க. 25 எபிசோடு வந்தது பெரிய விஷயம். இதில் நானும் ஒருத்தர் நம்புவது மிக்க மகிழ்ச்சி.
Good afternoon. Myself Soumya from Medical ICU Department. I gained more knowledge through this Karkandu session. Before that, I have some knowledge regarding other department, but after attending this Karkandu session, I learned clinically and also scenario-wise, especially cardiac department, OT, OP and pharmacy. So after this Karkandu, I implement this knowledge to my practical also. And this is very useful to get more knowledge, and this is updated versions. So thanks the Karkandu team. And one time I participate this Karkandu session, that time I get more appreciation from my senior nurses, my colleagues and also doctors. So it's one of motivated thing to update myself also. Thank you for this opportunity.
So hello everyone, myself Akbar Basha. I'm an intensive care physician assistant from multidisciplinary intensive care unit. So I'm so happy to celebrate Karkandu's 25th episode, because I think Karkandu is not only the stage for learning, it also encourages us to come forward, and it also helps us to exhibit our talent on stage. Because I could see a lot of our medical professionals come forward, and they are teaching, they are performing and doing everything on stage. Personally, I had some insecurities like stage fear and all. But after involving in Karkandu sessions, I could come forward, I could speak in front of a lot of people, and I think it helps us to overcome these kind of issues. So I thank Karkandu, and I wish Karkandu to go more and more weeks so that we can learn together with creativity. Thank you so much.
Next up, the spark behind Karkandu's tagline, Learning Together, was given by Dr. Tilaka Muthaiya ma'am. I would like to have Dr. Tilaka Muthaiya ma'am to give a few words.
Thank you so much. I think that's extraordinarily kind of all of you to say that, but I think it's that's not true. It's coming from within all of you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. I know இது திருப்பி சொன்னா அவங்க இது என்னது எல்லாரும் எங்களை பத்தியும் பேசுறீங்க அப்படின்னு ஃபீல் பண்ணுவாங்க. No, I want to truly congratulate the entire team for coming forward, because we can say anything, right? We can say we need to do this, we have to do this, we can say a lot of things, but taking it, then yes, we have to do this, and coming together and making this such a huge success. I am so overwhelmed by the kind of response that is there, by the kind of involvement that each and every one of you is bringing forward. So I'm just, I am sure, like Jimmy sir mentioned and everybody else mentioned, if they are involved, the program will go well. But I am going to the next level of why is this important? Why, what are we expecting, or what is the outcome that we are expecting out of this program?
Ma'am, Romba Araga already she brought out one very important thing. That is patient centricity. We are training together. One, we are all happy doing this, right? We are all looking forward. We are doing this so well. One, we are doing this for our own happiness. Adapati, I'll come a bit later. But the whole concept of why we train together is so that we can take care of our patients better. Because once we know our team, we are not hesitant to put forth points. We are not hesitant to bring out anything, and that thereby patients get the best of care. How many minutes does a doctor spend with a patient? Or how much time does an average doctor spend with a patient? இவ்வளோ டீட்டெயில்டாக அவங்க எடுக்கல அந்த ஸ்டடியில், பட் so it's an average anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes, and sadly the Indian data is only 2 minutes. Let's not go into the details of it. Even if they spend 5 times more time, it is still going to be only 10 minutes, no? 24 hours, like 10 minutes is very less. who is going to take care of the patients and make a difference to their outcome is all of you. Nurses, physician assistants, technicians, housekeeping. எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து தான் they can bring a positive outcome to patients. Okay, that is why we have to learn together and train together, because if there is some problem with the patient, if there is something that you need to bring out, when you train together, you are not hesitant to bring it out. Thereby patients become better. So that is the whole idea of training together. So I am sure that this program is a success, but the way you are going to make sure that your patients get the best of care is the true outcome of this program. And I'm so happy that Akila ma'am brought that out so well, and because she is a doctor, she would have noticed it, but I am sure every other patient will also notice it, and that is the most important outcome. Number one outcome. But I am also always thinking about the second outcome, which is our well-being, the well-being of you, the well-being of healthcare providers, and how safe the environment is for you. By safe na நான் வந்து yes fire safety regulations இருக்கு, electrical hazard இல்ல, அந்த சேஃப்டியை சொல்லல. Psychological safety, how safe are you? Right now, before this program started, you would have been a bit hesitant to talk to each other, talk to doctors, talk to admin, talk to every other profession. கொஞ்சம் இருக்கும், all of us will have. இப்போ இருக்கா? முன்னாடி அளவுக்கு இருக்கா? It has come down, right? The hesitancy has come down, right? That is very important for us to feel safe. ஏன்னா இப்போ சப்போஸ் ஓடியில் என்ன நடக்குதுன்னு யாருக்கும் தெரியாது, லேபர் ரூமில் என்ன நடக்குதுன்னு யாருக்கும் தெரியாது. Somebody will call and say, okay, patient is not getting shifted from the ward. வார்டில் என்ன நடக்குதுன்னு யாருக்கும் தெரியாது, கேத் லேபில் என்ன நடக்குதுன்னு யாருக்கும் தெரியாது. ஸோ அந்த டீமும் வேலை தான் பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருக்காங்க. They are also doing something and they are also so busy. அந்த ரெஸ்பெக்ட் நமக்கு இன்னொரு டீம் மேலே இருக்காது. இட்ஸ் லைக் வாட்ஸ்அப் ஒன்லி. இந்த சோஷியல் மீடியா மாதிரி தானே, அனானிமஸ். யூ டோன்ட் நோ தெம், ஸோ யூ கேன் ஸ்கோல் தெம் ஆன் த ஃபோன். யூ டோன்ட் நோ தெம், ஸோ யூ கேன் சே தட் தே டிலேட். நவ் இட்ஸ் நாட் லைக் தட். நோ, யூ நோ எவ்ரிபடி. யூ நோ ஐசியூ பீப்புள். யூ நோ வாட் ஐசியூ பீப்புள் டூ. Why it's getting time before you say, okay, fine, I want to shift patient. Why is the bed not available? Because they're taking care of some other patient. ஓடிலேருந்து கால் பண்ணி why is the patient not getting shifted? Because வார்டில் இருக்கவங்க பிஸியாக இருக்காங்க, வேறு ஏதோ வேலையில். ஸோ there is no more anonymity here. Everybody knows everybody. So you can't randomly shout out, you can't randomly say stuff about people anymore. Because you know each other, you would have developed respect also for each other. So இந்த ரெண்டு outcomes extraordinarily important. இந்த ப்ரோக்ராம் நடந்துக்கிட்டே தான் இருக்கும், because I'm sure that is going to happen. I don't know how many more episodes will happen. It definitely has to be replicated to other hospitals. But these two outcomes, I want each and every one of you to feel, start working towards that, and if possible, measuring it. Okay, va? Are patients becoming better because of the fact that we are working together as a team? Are we feeling safe? Are we feeling happy inside this workplace because we know everybody? எனக்கு ஒரு பிரச்சனைனா இங்கே எல்லாருக்கும் எல்லாரையும் தெரியும், they will stand for me. That is the concept of why teams will have to train together, because it has so successfully happened. I'm sure we can see the outcomes there also. And congratulations to each and every one of you. Posters, seriously, it was very difficult to judge whom to give. All of you had done an amazing and brilliant job. And I really hope this team stays like this, does amazing things, and Karkandu becomes a very famous program and every hospital will be able to replicate this. Thank you so much.
One of our judges once asked whether these episodes could be viewed anywhere. That was the spark behind the YouTube channel. So the YouTube channel has all of the episodes now, and we are going to hard launch the YouTube channel here. I would like to have Lydia ma'am to launch the YouTube channel. are very proud to say that Karkandu is the only YouTube channel of that name in YouTube. So that is also pretty easy. You can go ahead and Google Karkandu too. And for the last part of the testimonials, more few words from the hospital employees.
குட் ஆஃப்டர்நூன். என் நேம் நாகலக்ஷ்மி. நான் அவுட் பேஷண்ட் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டில் இருக்கேன். நானும் இந்த கற்கண்ட் ப்ரோக்ராமில் பீடியாட்ரிக் வேக்சின் செக்ஷனில் ஒன் ஆஃப் த பார்ட்டிசிபெண்ட்டாக இருந்திருக்கேன்னு நினைக்கும் போது ரொம்பவே ஹாப்பியாக இருக்குது. வீக்லி ஒன்ஸ் இந்த கற்கண்ட் ப்ரோக்ராம் வந்து வேறு வேறு டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டை வச்சு பண்ணுறாங்க. அதில் நிறைய விஷயத்த நாங்கள் கற்றுக்குறோம். கற்றுக்கிட்டு மற்றவங்களுக்கும் அதை ஷேர் பண்ணுறோன்னு நினைக்கும் போது ரொம்பவே பெருமையாகவும் இருக்குது எங்களுக்கு. கற்கண்டு ப்ரோக்ராம் வந்து 25th எபிசோடு வரைக்கும் வந்து அச்சீவ் பண்ணது ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருக்குது. இதில் நானும் ஒன் ஆஃப் த பார்ட்டிசிபெண்ட்டாக இருந்திருக்கேன்னு நினைக்கும் போது ரொம்பவே ஹாப்பி.
Hello everyone, I am Renuka. I am working as staff nurse in the MDCCU department. Through the Karkand, I learned more knowledge and to gain the comprehensive care to the patient, how to deal with the patients effectively to increase the patient outcome also. This is the excellent technique to take care of the patients. This is amazing platform to include the knowledge, to obtain my knowledge also. Once they are conducting sections to enhance the knowledge, I am working in the lot of institute, but this institute they are giving the extra knowledge to including the patient cares. They are focusing the live experience including in the patient side to continue the hereafter also. So thank you all.
Hi, myself Rakshini. I'm a physiotherapist. I'm very happy to celebrate the 25th episode of Karkandu. Karkandu provides a multidisciplinary approach of learning like a CME program. Through the sessions, we are very privileged to acquire knowledge and provide the same knowledge about the physiotherapy including in this session. The sessions are very interactive and well organized. We appreciate the teamwork of collaborative learning and thank you for giving this great opportunity.
Hi everyone, myself Rakshana, working as a staff nurse in 5B. Karkandu encourages us to analyze the situations and give potential solution and give the patient care. It can help to increase the communication skills while doing the Karkandu program helps to improve the self-confidence through the nurses to support and each other. All over, Karkandu is a valuable approach for nursing educations, offering the benefits to improve the confident, competent and well around the nurses. As a new joinee, the Karkandu program helps me to gain my knowledge about clinical settings and give potential care to the patient side. Thank you the team of Karkandu and the hospital management who all are conducting this program every Tuesday to help us and enthusiasm us to participate the Karkandu program. Thank you everyone.
Hello all, this is Raj Lakshmi from CTICU department. I'm here to extend my heartfelt gratitude for the knowledge I have received through this Karkandu. Each and every session has given us not only the knowledge and confidence and inspiration to grow further. Karkandu has not only gave up us with the lessons, it taught us beyond the books. It teaches us what is meant by collaborative care, what is interpersonal learning. It helps us in enhanced patient care. I thank each and every soul who worked beyond this hardlessly and thank everyone.
We managed to keep something a secret. We judged all of the episodes and we managed to have some very meticulously eyed judges to mark the episodes. So we are going to award the best episode up next. I'd like to have Dr. Jayanti ma'am, who is one of the judges, on the stage, please.
So it's not a joke to look at hours and hours of recordings. So first of all, apologies to the first 5 or 6 teams whose episodes were not recorded. So unfortunately, you were out of the competition because those episodes were not recorded. Similarly, we couldn't give the judges homework till the last minute. So the last 2 episodes, that is the Code Blue as well as the stroke team videos are also were not given to the judges. So Code Blue and stroke team, you will be on whenever we have the competition the next time. Perhaps we'll have to do it every 10 episodes because it's actually very difficult. So we try to make the job easier by, just focusing only on your performance rather than the interaction and other things. Despite that, it was hours of watching. And I don't think even I have watched all those episodes. So I'm extremely thankful to Dr. Jayanti, who's come all the way, 4 hours, I think, of her working hours were, busy anesthesia practice to come and join us. Not only that, she spent, I don't know how many hours viewing the videos. You and me would have just plugged on and then done some other work, right? We'll be half listening, half. It's not like that. She's gone through frame by frame. She said she could not enjoy it because she was so busy trying to judge. We gave 5 points to judge. She found a 6th point to add. So that is the level of commitment. And she had a conference and workshop over the weekend. Even then, she delivered on time. Then another old friend of mine, Manika Vasagan, he's very bitty as well as very, critical as well. So even he couldn't come today. Even he's in the middle of some renovation at home and all, but again, he went through all the hours. So in absentia, thank you, Manika Vasagan. And like everybody said, it's not enough for us to talk to each other as healthcare professionals. We should aim, the true definition of interprofessional training involves patient and patient relatives. So though we couldn't have patient and patient relatives, we decided we should have the bird's eye view of the recording team led by Vignesh. So the third judge for the videos was Vignesh, who's actually watched it both live as well as enhanced after that. So Vignesh's wedding anniversary was over the weekend. Even then, he spent enough time, and we modified one criteria for him because the accuracy of medical information, instead of that, we gave another criteria. So they have gone through each of your videos, every minute, every second of it, frame by frame, every dialogue. So my friend even noticed that the anesthetist did not remove the watch before scrubbing for surgery. So that level of details. Post-op ward nurse did not do hand hygiene before touching the patient. Things like that. That much detail people have gone through. So big thank you to the judges. Over to you, ma'am.
Before we go to the 3 final places, we'd like to make some special mentions. The first special mention award is to Team ICU. For the episode Teamwork Makes the Dream Work, I'd like to have representatives, Maria sister and Seema sister from the ICU to take the award. All of the team members from ICU who all are here, kindly come onto the stage. Let's have a big round of applause for this team. They had the idea to initiate taglines and they introduced a lot of wit into the role play. Kindly look at the camera, everybody. It's a good memory. Next up, we like to give the special mention award to the childhood immunization episode by the pediatric vaccination team. I'd like to have Srilekha sister and Parvati sister on the stage to take the award. Anybody from the pediatric team, NICU team can join them on the stage.
Dr. Prabhakar had to attend another meeting at the other end of town, so he's not here.
Okay, for the surprise, we have the third prize is awarded to the MSOT team for how an operation theatre works. Everybody from the operation theatre team onto the stage, please. It is truly interprofessional learning. All technicians, sisters from the operation theatre, kindly come onto the stage. Dr. Sanjana, anesthesiologist, onto the stage, please. Operation theatre team's total marks were 84 on 100. And the second place is to one of the popular episodes, Blood Bank team, vein to vein, right blood and right patient at right time. I'd like to have Suresh sir from Blood Bank to collect the award. Dr. Gayatri from Post-Op Ward, who was also there in the role play, to collect the award. The total marks for the Blood Bank team was 86 on 100. I'd like to take guesses for which is the first best episode. Anybody has an idea? Okay, now that the cat's out of the bag, the first place goes to OG team for Growing a Miracle, a 9-month wonder. I'd like to have Dr. Chandru sir on stage to give the award. We missed to award the best actor, actress. If that were there, it would be Sandhya. Kindly come on to the stage. The total marks for OG team is 90 on 100. Now let's hear from Dr. Jayanti ma'am, who went through all of these episodes meticulously and also chose to award the winners brownie points. It was a little bit difficult for me to mark them after that. To you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Jayanti. I'm a consultant anesthesiologist working with Jericare Hospitals. So to start with, it all started from admiring Vidya ma'am. Because that's not because of whatever accolades she may have a lot to herself, but it's because of the purpose she has chosen. The way Marvelous Medicine was running without any interruption. And we met in one of the meetings and madam was like, we are doing such a thing. And it really did hit very personally to me because I worked with some great visionaries of institutions of anesthesia. And one common thing I've always found was it all centered around the patient safety and clinical excellence. And extreme growth has always accompanied these. Where there has been compromise, the reputation of the institution did not suffer, but the patient did a lot. And it keeps happening. And we cannot avoid it 100% because to err is human, but there's always room for improvement. So when anything is being built, say healthcare, so when we initially set up, it is always from top to bottom. You put the bigger things in place, you get the thing running and it's going. But once we have attained a system that gets running, then the work starts from bottom up. So you refine things, you find the areas of lacunae, and the chain can only be as strong as the weakest link. So patient safety has always been very personal to me because I have learnt as a resident, as a registrar, as a consultant. A lot of things can go wrong and had gone wrong. So I made it a point, so any patient that I come in contact with, I don't do any mistake because medicine start with primum non nocere, do no harm at first. So that's why I've taken patient safety as a personal thing. And once I was given so I was very keen to ask madam if I can view online. So then madam was very gracious enough to get things running in that way. And with each episode I watched, I could connect with a lot of departments and the people who have taken it personally. Like the labor room was extraordinary. They took it to another level. The mother-in-law, the patient, and the madam who briefed and all. Fire safety I learned a lot. Blood bank I learned a lot. And with the initial assessment in the nursing system, as doctors we always are busy with whatever we are doing, and we tend to overlook how things are done at the root level. So every time there can be a flaw in a smaller thing which is being taken care of by somebody there, and then the system gets running. We don't know who works behind the scenes. So yesterday my orthopedician was calling. We had a case at 5 o'clock in the morning, and he was like, madam, what is this? They're not doing that. They can be that this and all. Then I was like, wait, we are getting Karkandu to Jericare. So things will not happen anymore. So I assured him. So definitely this has been an inspiration. I'll not take much of the time. So we are going to take it ahead from here to our institution also, and we have gotten permission from our directors, and they have been very kind and gracious enough to agree to get it started as soon as we are ready. Regarding the judging, I told madam that it would be really unfair to give scores and just award certain people, because I see a lot of effort going into that amidst a lot of clinical work that's happening. Everyone takes time, not only to perform, but the action that has gone behind that. I've always wondered how they managed to shift the trolley without getting it out the stage. And I see a lot of symphony, synchronization in that happening. It's been a very hearty thing, and I enjoyed it because I am personally interested, and there's a lot of selfishness also in that. Yeah, thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Another one of our judges, Vignesh Anna from our AV team, has to be felicitated because he also went through all of the episodes. And not to mention, he also managed to edit all of the episodes. If you look at the YouTube episodes, you could see that the lack of lighting or any other lag would not be visible there. So for that appreciation, I'd like to felicitate Vignesh Anna on stage, please. Please come on to the stage, Anna. The nursing team, AB sister, kindly felicitate Vignesh Anna, sister. Thank you so much, Anna. Now to your display, our nursing team and staff from the ICU managed to put a very colorful rangoli. It would be very sad if we could not look at them. So I'd like to give a moment for them too. Thank you, ICU team. Thank you, staff. And now I'd like to have Lieutenant Colonel Nirmala ma'am on the stage for the vote of thanks.
Thank you so much. It's really my privilege and honor to propose vote of thanks on this great occasion of Karkandu. It is very nice to see so many people around. It gives a lot of encouragement. First and foremost, I would like to thank Dr. Patta and Dr. Mano, Dr. Vidya and the team because they're the pacemaker of the event. They've taken a lot of efforts. Like anything you want to start with norms, forms, performance storms. They, right from norming the name as Karkandu, aptly as learning together and forming the schedule and brainstorming all the challenges and also ensuring that great performance. Everything goes to Dr. Patta, Dr. Vidya and the whole team. First, thanks to them. And special thanks to all the special guests who are here. Dr. Tilaka, Dr. Jayanti, Dr. Chandru, and Dr. Akila and Lydia and Mary for gracing the occasion. It means a lot to us. They've taken a lot of time to come and see. And my sincere thanks to all the consultants, all the nursing team, physiotherapy team, pharmacy team, operation team, and everybody like food and beverages who are taking a lot of efforts to come and put up a show, blood bank team to make the learning a great event. And also my not least, but the final thing is to all the participants who made this a great event. And because you are coming every week, I think it is a happy hour. Everybody looks forward to 1 hour. People call it happy. I was like, it's a happy hour for learning MGM family. Look forward to Tuesday 1 to 2, which really is very nice. Because of your enthusiasm, only people could do more and more. Otherwise, if people are not there, there's nobody to. There's no audience, there's nothing for the artist. So I thank you once again for everybody. I wish this Karkandu a great success, many more milestones, like we should see soon, 100th episode. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your time.